I spent the last week trawling through all that the latest Steam Next Fest had to offer, and here are 5 games I think you should keep an eye on for the future. Do you like State of Decay but wish it was 2D? You wish more games tapped into that 80s aesthetic? Well, this just might be the game for you. Into the Dead: Our Darkest Days from Studio Pickpock will see you taking control of a variety of survivors in a 1980 Texan suburb, as you try to forage for food and resources while staving off hunger, stress, and the hordes of zombies outside your doors. The clever use of stealth and limited storage means you'll have to make some hard choices about what you want to take and leave behind, all while trying to avoid succumbing to the undead. There's no respawns here. Permadeath is the only guarantee, so make sure not to take any undue risks or it will not play out how you want. I love both the aesthetic and grounded gameplay this demo had to offer. Unlike a lot of other zombie survival titles where you can quickly become a one-man army, in this game you'll have to use all of your wits to survive, as even 2 or 3 undead could spell your doom. Next up, we have a 1950s era action game that will see you asking yourself, what if GTA 1 was set in a prohibition-era South? The answer is Deliver at All Costs, a title from Far Out Games that will see you taking control of Winston Green, a down-on-his-luck inventor who takes a role as a delivery driver to make ends meet. Gameplay-wise, this game leans heavily into physics-based destruction, as you are tasked with delivering everything from fireworks to watermelons, all to make rent. The fact that you can forego roads altogether and make a beeline through the nearest building just adds to the insanity of the loose driving. With a fun story, even funner gameplay, and plenty of excuses to cause some chaos, I can see this game being a ton of fun when it drops in the future. Do you miss the classic days of survival horror? I'm talking fixed camera angles, unexplained monsters, in-depth environmental puzzles, and a whole load of gore. If you answered yes, then you probably are already aware of Post-Trauma. If you're not, then do I have a treat for you. Post-Trauma from Red Soul Games manages to capture that old school Capcom era to perfection, while leaning a little bit more into the psychological horror of Silent Hill. The body horror aspects of some of the designs make me think more of H.R. Geiger's Alien designs, or even John Carpenter's The Thing, without feeling like a straight pastiche of those influences. From unnerving subway lines to unexplained mannequins in offices, there's a whole heap of unexplained phenomena going on here. With in-depth puzzles and plenty of opportunity for scares, there is something here for all horror fans. Post-Trauma is releasing on the 31st of March, so get your wishlist in now. Right, who's up for some action? How about adventure? How about making tea in a quaint forest? Wait, what? In Wanderstop, you will play the role of a disgruntled fighter on the hunt for a master to train you. Instead, you wind up in a delightful grove and will learn how to make a variety of teas for the locals. From the mind behind the Stanley Parable, do not expect this to be a normal cozy title. I love the premise of an uncooperative protagonist alongside the unique way of using patterns to grow different plants. Unfortunately, the demo doesn't feature any of the storing portion of the game, but luckily there isn't too long to wait as the game launches on March 11th. Finally, we have a demo that was custom made for me. Part pixel art adventure, part turn-based RPG, mix in a little card battle and rhythm game, and sprinkle it all with a soundtrack taken straight out of a Warped Tour, and you have Fretless. This guitar PG is a wonderful melding of different genres that had me hooked for almost an hour of demo game time. From your weapons being instruments and your upgrades being guitar parts, your attacks being different notes you play and can double up damage, Final Fantasy VIII Gunblade style, by synchronizing attack inputs along with the rhythm of the soundtrack. This game has a ton of depth in its mechanics, while also being super easy to pick up and play. It has just the right amount of humour, unique gameplay concepts, great level design, and more to keep me hooked. The fact that Heavy Metal Dude's North Lane are on the soundtrack is just another tick in an already stacked box of yeses from me. While there's no definitive release date yet, Fretless is due at some point this year, and I'll be getting a front row ticket. Were there any demos I missed? Are you planning on checking out any of the games mentioned here today? Make sure to drop your favourite Next Fest find in the comments below, and subscribe for all the latest news, reviews, gameplay and more. Until next time, happy gaming.